Deep in the Pacific Ocean, far from the coasts of Japan and the Philippines, lies a world that almost completely escapes our understanding. A place deeper than the tallest mountains are high, darker than the darkest night. This is the Mariana Trench, the deepest canyon in Earth's oceans. For humankind, it is one of the last frontiers, a realm of silence, immense pressure, and unimaginable secrets. Dive with us into the abyss, here at Archive of the Deep, where science, courage, and mystery meet beneath the waves. January 23, 1960, the bathyscaphe Trieste, manned by Jacques Picard and U.S. Navy Lieutenant Don Walsh, descended slowly into the endless darkness. After nearly 5 hours, the vessel reached a depth of about 35,800 feet. The men described a desolate landscape of gray sediments. They even reported seeing a flatfish-like creature, though that sighting has since been debated by biologists. Still, their journey was a triumph of engineering and bravery. For the first time, humans had reached the deepest known place on Earth. The Mariana Trench is no ordinary canyon. Pressure here rises to more than 1,000 times that at the surface, around 15,750 pounds per square inch at the deepest point, enough to crush the hull of any ordinary vessel instantly. The temperature hovers just above freezing, while absolute darkness reigns. Here, where no sunlight ever penetrates, begins a world that resembles alien planets more than our own Earth. The trench stretches over 1,580 miles along the ocean floor. On average, the trench is about 43 miles wide. But what makes it truly unique is its depth. Its lowest point, Challenger Deep, plunges nearly 36,000 feet beneath the sea surface. The Mariana Trench plunges so far that nearly 25 Empire State Buildings could be stacked from its bottom to the ocean surface. The Mariana Trench is one of the most striking geological phenomena on Earth, born of the relentless process of subduction. Here, the heavy, ancient Pacific Plate is forced beneath the younger, lighter Philippine Plate, carving a deep, V-shaped scar into the seafloor. This process has been unfolding for millions of years, creating the trench. As the Pacific Plate sinks slowly into the mantle, immense pressure and heat generate magma. This magma fuels volcanic activity in the overlying Philippine Plate, giving rise to the Mariana Islands, a volcanic island chain that runs parallel to the trench. At the same time, the area is seismically hyperactive. The grinding of the plates produces earthquakes ranging from magnitude 4.5 to 8, a stark reminder of the colossal forces at work beneath the waves. The Mariana Trench is not only the deepest point on our planet, but also a dynamic, ever-changing frontier where Earth's raw power is etched into every mile of the seabed. Yet, the Mariana Trench is not only defined by its extreme depths. Around its slopes and along the nearby Mariana Islands, brilliant coral reefs flourish in vibrant colors, sheltering countless species of fish, crustaceans, and other marine life. Hydrothermal vents create surreal underwater landscapes, releasing shimmering plumes that nurture unique ecosystems found nowhere else on Earth. In these hidden realms, life endures without sunlight. Tiny microbes draw energy from chemicals seeping out of the Earth itself, creating glowing, pulsing hubs of life. Around them, strange and wondrous creatures thrive, forming entire ecosystems powered not by the sun, but by the planet's inner forces. From delicate corals to glowing bioluminescent creatures drifting in the darkness, the trench and its surrounding waters reveal a striking paradox, a world shaped by crushing pressure and isolation, yet alive with extraordinary beauty and resilience. After the descent of Trieste in 1960, silence returned. The depths seemed too dangerous, too costly for further manned exploration. While several unmanned probes and landers explored parts of the trench in the years that followed, much of its deepest terrain remained unvisited. In the 1990s, Japan's Kaiko conducted more thorough unmanned dives, retrieving sediment and microbial samples. In 2012, a human once again dared to enter Challenger Deep. Canadian filmmaker James Cameron descended alone in his specially designed submersible, the Deepsea Challenger. At a depth of 35,787 feet, he touched the bottom. Cameron returned with visually stunning footage of a desolate yet mesmerizing seafloor and made valiant attempts to gather samples, though a hydraulic leak limited the amount he could retrieve. Despite the setback, the data and imagery he captured continue to inform ongoing research. His mission proved that manned exploration, even at the very edge of Earth's abyss, was possible. In the years following the dive, the Deepsea Challenger was displayed in museums worldwide, allowing the public to learn more about the mission and the groundbreaking technology behind it. The most extensive series of dives came in 2019, when American explorer Victor Vescovo piloted the DSV limiting factor into Challenger Deep on multiple occasions. Over the course of 15 dives across the eastern, central, and western regions of the trench, he reached a maximum depth of 35,853 feet, setting a record for the deepest manned dive. These repeated descents made his expedition the most precise and thoroughly documented exploration in the trench's history. Vescovo and his team collected biological samples, filmed rare deep-sea organisms, and even confirmed the presence of plastic waste at the ocean floor. A sobering reminder that human impact reaches even Earth's deepest places. These dives were part of the 5 Deeps expedition, an ambitious mission to reach the deepest point of each of the world's 5 oceans. These trenches and deeps represent the most extreme points of the planet's oceans. The Mariana Trench in the Pacific, the Puerto Rico Trench in the Atlantic, the Java Trench in the Indian Ocean, the South Sandwich Trench in the Southern Ocean, and the Malloy Deep in the Arctic Ocean. Vescovo completed this global mission on August 24, 2019, with his dive into the Malloy Deep, becoming the first person to visit the deepest points of all 5 oceans. Along the way, his team gathered groundbreaking data and specimens that continue to advance our understanding of the deep sea. Since the historic 1960 descent of the Trieste, the Challenger Deep has remained a symbol of human curiosity and daring. Over the decades, a select few explorers have ventured to this extreme depth. Along the way, adventurers from various countries have contributed through both manned and unmanned missions, pushing the boundaries of technology, endurance, and scientific understanding, and shedding light on one of the most mysterious and inhospitable places on Earth. The most recent manned dive took place on July 12, 2022. Victor Vescovo piloted the limiting factor with Dr. Dawn Wright as mission specialist, reaching 35,780 feet in the Western Pool. The dive collected scientific samples and data, and marked the first use of full ocean depth side-scan sonar at the Challenger Deep, contributing to global mapping efforts like the Seabed 2030 initiative. Life in the Mariana Trench is a story of survival in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Snailfish, the deepest living vertebrates known, have been spotted swimming as far down as 26,000 feet. Tiny amphipods, shrimp-like creatures, crawl and swarm across the seafloor in astonishing numbers. Small survivors that embody the resilience of life under unimaginable pressure. In 2017, scientists discovered entirely new species capable of enduring both the immense pressure and the icy cold. But even here, at the very bottom of the ocean, humanity's presence is felt. Not only have plastic fragments been found on the seafloor, but researchers also discovered microplastics and toxic PCBs inside amphipods. This means human pollution has not only reached the environment, but has entered the food chain itself. Earth's deepest ecosystem now bears the scars of our impact, a haunting reminder that no place on the planet remains untouched. The Mariana Trench is more than a geographical record. It is a mirror of human ambition and vulnerability. Every descent is a battle against the laws of nature, a test of technology, and a confrontation with the limits of biology. Like the Trieste, the Deepsea Challenger, and the limiting factor, the trench reminds us that Earth still holds secrets waiting to be discovered. Today, the Mariana Trench remains hidden in the depths of the sea, a monument to the forces of nature, a mirror of human curiosity, and a humbling reminder of how small we truly are before our planet. The ocean's depths are filled with forgotten stories and undiscovered mysteries. Subscribe to Archive of the Deep and dive with us where history and mystery meet beneath the waves.